Let's take stock of US President Donald Trump's 100 days. What have 100 days of Trump 2.0 meant for India's stock markets and for US stock markets? Well, believe it or not, India's stock markets have spiked over 4% since January 20th, 2025, while US stock markets have tumbled over 8.5% since January 20th, 2025. So what's fueling the rally for India then? Well, as for starters, really, as per experts, India's economic fundamentals remain robust, whether it is the growth trajectory, where the International Monetary Fund or the IMF, as we know it, is predicting India to lead growth across major economies, or whether it is inflation, which has substantially been moderating. Now, market veterans believe India's stock markets have to a large extent factored in all the bad news, be it tariffs or geopolitical concerns, and say India's fourth quarter earnings cycle has been better compared to the second and third quarter, which is of course not only boosted the share price of these firms and sectoral indices, but also the overall market mood. Now remember, the government's measures to boost consumption as well as 2 rate cuts from the RBI have helped consumers and of course have given them more access to liquidity at large. Now economists believe the IMD, or of course as we know it, India's Met Department's better than expected monsoon forecast will also support India's economy going forward. Now what then really explains the US markets declining over 8.5% since January 2025, or since 100 days of Trump 2.0. And remember, it is not just US markets, but also the US dollar that has hit a 3-year low. Economists believe investor confidence has been completely shaken with the constant back and forth on tariff talk, consumption slowing in the US, and inflation worries mounting in the US. That really has dented sentiment in the first 100 days of Donald Trump for the United States of America.